Good, Marks here, and today I'm going to show you all the storefront. It's like 105 degrees here, and middle of June, early afternoon, and sales have been kind of low lately. It's just been, anybody who's ever tried to be a merchant or sell something knows that that's just the way it is. You've got slow times and fast times. But anyway, the way that I've designed my store is, and this is just, I'm doing the best that I can from the resources that I have, but I start with the makers of my pieces. Like, these are like makers of, they start with A and B on this side, and then it goes, the middle of the left wall might be like F makers and G makers. Like, you might have Gorham and FB Rogers. Those are the big makers on the left side. When you get to the back, you're starting to get more into like International Silver, and we got Leonard is a big one, and then let's see here, the top right of the back of the wall, we got, gonna have like Oneida and Pool, but y'all see ours, Reed and Barton is one of the main ones on this the middle of the the right side wall. You got Reed and Barton, Sheridan, and then the back side, this side of the wall, is mostly like Wilcox, but and then at least half of this part is like W.M. Rogers. That company is very hard to make sales off of. I don't understand why W.M. Rogers is kind of hated more. Maybe they just had more inventory, made more stuff, and there's just more W.M. Rogers floating out there. I'm not positive. But anyway, it's kind of a primitive system that's and I'm losing quite a bit of time hunting down packages. Sometimes I write the item on the side, but not all the time. Yeah, not barely any time actually, because when I was dealing with a smaller amount of listings, this was a fine method. But as you all see, I'm starting to outgrow this kind of system. I guess, like, it's like the most basic system ever, but I list the item, I pre-box it, and it sits here in a storage unit, 10 by 20, until it sells. It was perfect. And I have it on my phone, kind of like, I put whether or not the item is like kind of on the bottom of the pile of stuff, or maybe it is closer to the top, so I have a rough idea of where it is at all times. But as time goes on, and I might have like 10 minutes of time to devote to like hunting down a package during the work week, because I do have a full-time job, then things start to get a little bit out of place, and then I just don't want to like spend another hour of my weekend every weekend trying to get back to the way it was. So then now all the data in my phone, which would tell me, oh, that Oneida teapot is on the middle of the pile of Oneidas, and now it's could be on the bottom or the top, or maybe even in the island I have. I even have like a little island for when I need to like shift things around and I don't have anywhere else to go, because the middle is the middle is taking its a life of its own. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about this, my storefront, guys. I have around, I float around 600 auctions at once, around $20,000 of inventory. At least my pricing on the inventory. My markup on items is usually around, I actually don't know what my markup is. It wouldn't surprise me if it's at least 50% markup. If I buy $100 in silver plate, then I'll be selling it. The silver plate that I think I can sell, I'm probably reselling it for $150. At least. The markup is probably even greater than that, because remember, guys, a lot of silver plate doesn't sell very fast. The silver plate that does, I make a video about and I talk about it. But this is the leftover trays, compotes, teapots, flatware that doesn't have a fan. Until it does. It usually does sell. The average time that something is sitting in the store, it'll sell even after a year or two being here. I've only started about 2 years ago. No, less than that. No, it's about 2 years. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about this slow and steady progress with you all. I have a lot of inventory that I still need to get out, but I've been very tired during my my work days, because I started a new job and it's very demanding. At least the hours are, because I'm working 4 in the morning to 12:30, so I haven't been having as much time to look at auctions, and I definitely haven't been having the energy to list. So, but yeah, today I had to dig out some pieces, because I actually made some pretty decent sales, and I'll talk about them in another video, which I'm about to record. That's it, guys. I hope you all liked my my trip into my storage unit, my storefront, and I'm pretty much ready to outgrow it. From now on, I don't think so. Maybe once I have $100,000 in inventory, I can float maybe like 2 or 3 of these storage units the same way I do. Maybe. Then I'll think about looking into how real serious guys do this. But I'm still kind of like small fries. And remember, this to me is a way to subsidize silver plate, because I still see a future where the value of the metal contained therein is going to be worth a lot. Metal is energy. In the green revolution, metal becomes energy. And this is simply a way to get some kind of profit off the boxes. I'm trying to hold on to as much as I can. Good marks, goods out.